Welcome back, everybody. First things first, I clipped myself. Look at that. It's gross, but I mean, happy Halloween. But putting this bracelet on, it's like a clip thing, like you have to clip it shut. And I clipped myself. I'm excited for this video. It's gonna test my abilities insanely. Intensely. It's gonna really test me. This is a look we're going for. I found it on Pinterest, but it is a TikTok video and it's the TikTok account Sarah News FX. I think it's on the screen. I'll put it up here. So yeah, obviously she's incredible. Look at the photo again. I'm just gonna keep looking at it because we're gonna attempt to somehow do the same thing. Like I said, it's gonna really test my abilities, but we'll give it a go. It's the best we can do. Excuse me. If you haven't already, I thought I was gonna move my hand at the same time, but I didn't quite do it the whole way. Little faces here. Give it a click. There's a subscribe button, or just go to the subscribe button below. Do your thing. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, first off, we're gonna prime. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, take a tad, and just pop it in the T-zone. And for Foundy, we're gonna use the Dream Satin Liquid Foundation from Maybelline, as always. It's in the shade 21 Nude. I said as always, yet I still had to check the shade name. Pop this everywhere. As you can see, I have, well, not now, I've covered them, but I have broken out quite a bit these last few days. So some extra foundation would not go amiss today. Oh, it's in my hair. Can't afford to be wasting it. I am a right mess today. My dogs are barking and I don't know what it's barking at, but I'm gonna ignore it. We're gonna blend with a brush. Enough dilly-dallying, Nick. Oh, that was a lot. Now we're gonna use some concealer. It's the same as always. Gonna be the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. It's very bright and that's what I like. So put a dot here. This is just gonna be like a very normal glam routine, and then the eyeliner is where it's gonna get funky. Everybody clap your hands. Blends in with the brush, just an FYI. Okay, now I'm gonna set my face with some of the RCMA No Colour Powder. I'm gonna take my poofy pad, grab a tad from the lid, just press it under the eyes to start. We're also gonna set the eyes with it too. I mean the eyelids, by the way, not my eyeballs. Not that you would have thought that, just, you know, had to make sure. Sounds awfully painful. I'm setting my T-zone with the pad as well, just to really make sure it's set in place. I'm taking my brush and setting the out parts of my face. Same powder. Fantastic. This part makes me very happy and excited. We're going to do some very extreme nose contour. I'm so excited. We're going to use two brushes for this. I mean it when I say I get excited about an intense nose contour. If I could go outside with a really intense nose contour every day and no one would judge me, not that I mean like it matters. If people want to judge me, judge away. But I just mean I don't want to give them a reason. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just making sure I get the bottom of my nose just to really lift it. I'm going to take some on the same brush and do a little line here. It's not going to be this intense, don't worry. We will tone it down half an octave. I am aware that's singing. Can I use the same brush just for a second? Okay, now I'm going to go in with the other brush. I'm just going to deepen up the line. Don't worry, again, it's not going to stay this intense. I'm going to take it on the edges of the end, just because I feel like the end of my nose looks a bit bulbous now that I've slimmed down the insides? Ew, the sides. Now I'm just taking whatever's left on the brush and going under my bottom lip, just to make it a bit more pouty. Now I'm going to take an angled contour brush. I'm going to do the jawline first. I'm going to take it, get my hair out of the way first. I'm going to take it up here. I'm going to take a little bit on the same brush. I'm going to do that and like follow where the hollows are. I'm going to take my poofy pad again, some powder. I'm going to go down the edges of the nose contour. I'm going to pop some underneath the contour back here. Okay, now we're going to bronze. I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, as always. I'm going to keep it up to the back of the face. Get my forehead too. Going my chin, might as well. I'm just going to dust off the beak, because sometimes I leave it there too long and it does not look right in the end. For highlight, I'm going to go into the Sleek highlight. This is the Solstice palette. Not entirely sure. I'm going to go into these two colours here first. This one's going to go all down the cheek and above the forehead. Above the forehead, I mean on the forehead. Kind of difficult to go above, isn't it? On the same brush, I'm going to go into the purple colour. I'm going to keep this one at the top of the face. Now I'm going to take a little pointy brush and I'm going to take the orangey one. I'll do a little dot on the end of the nose, then up here as well. Then for blush, I'm going to go into this e.l.f. palette. It's just the blush palette. Take my blush brush and I'm going to go into this one and this one. Like mix them. Keep this at the back of the face. I'm going to take it up on the temples as well. Kind of just brushing it over this part of the eye as well. I'm now going to go into this Dior palette on the highlighter brush. I'm going to take the pink. I'm going to put it all over where we put the blush. Just so we have some very, very glowy cheeks. Now I'm going to go in with this Lottie London freckle tint. We're going to add some intense freckles. So we're going to do some dots everywhere. We're just going to blend them out like slightly. I'm going to take them on the nose. I'm only going to do it where the contour lines are though. I'm not going to do it like in the centre. Also going to take some on the forehead. I'm just doing it either side, like where we put the highlight, just because we're going to put like something here in a minute. I say in a minute, like in a little while, because it'll guaranteed take me ages to get there. I'm going to do some down here as well. Looks crazy right now, but once we've got all the eyeliner on and stuff like that, it'll start coming together a bit, I hope. I'm just going to take my bronzer brush and not put anything else on it. I'm just going to dab over the places that I put all the, you know, freckles. Okay, now we're going to do our brows just to get them out of the way. I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit in the shade 4.5. I always forget to say the shade name on my eyebrows. I'm sorry. I'm just going to fill my brows in how I normally would because they're not exactly the star of the show, so. For eyes, we're going to go into the James Charles palette and I'm going to start by taking a dark brown and I'm going to keep this on the outer part of the eye. I'm going to kind of wing it out just a tad. We want it to just stay kind of in the eye region. Okay, now with whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to run it just up here. Like we're not taking it any further in on the lid. We're just going to run it in here. Same on this side. Okay, now I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go into this colour here. I'm just going to place this all over the inner part of the eye and I'm also going to bring it up to just underneath that blending in that we did. And I'm taking the brush that I just used for the dark colour and I'm going to blend them together. Okay, I have hiccups, so I'm very sorry if they interrupt me while I'm talking. Oh my god, my voice goes so weird when I have hiccups, oh my god. We're going to attempt to do this eyeliner now, but I'm going to first of all do it with powder and then I'm going to go over it with my liquid liner just to save any, oh my god, just to save any really bad mess ups. At least with powder, it's kind of easier to sort it. I got hiccups so bad. So I've got a little angled brush. Oh my Jesus. Oh my god. We're gonna just have to power through. Why have I got to have hiccups right now while I'm gonna do my eyeliner? I'm just gonna use this and I'm gonna use a black eyeshadow. And we're first gonna do just a normal wing starting from out here. Okay, we have a normal wing. We're now going to bring it back a bit. Oh, to like there. Do you see where I'm going? Okay, maybe not that far back. After examining the photo again, we do not need to go that far back. Okay, we're now going to take it back into like here and connect it to the line. Okay, that was wrong. See, this is why we're doing it with eyeshadow first. Where we've gone by here, we need to connect it lower so it looks more like a flick. Do you know what I mean? Okay, now we're gonna go from in here and do a line following the curve of my crease. Oh Jesus. And then connect it to the line but further back, like the line starts here on the other one, connecting that one a bit further in, kind of. Okay, now that we got that sort of down, it'll look better with normal eyeliner, I promise. Let me rephrase, I hope. Anyways, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna grab some more black and we're gonna start here and we're gonna go up here. And now we're gonna go as if we've gone through the brow and do a bit up here. Now I'm gonna do another line out a bit further down and we're gonna do one just underneath the brow. We're now gonna go from the inner part of the wing here and we're gonna do a line down to begin. One next to it and join it up as if it's like a little triangle and then fill it in. Now I'm going to go further up the wing and do it again just next to it. Okay, I went over it with eyeliner off camera because I knew I'd get stressed and I was right. But we've come this far. This is where we've got to so far. By the way, with the little triangles underneath, I was wrong when I did it before, obviously, because I did it with powder and it's not going to be that easy to do. But this little triangle here needs to line up with the wing that we did, and this little triangle here needs to line up with the top of the wing and then come down. Do you see what I mean? It kind of looks like a spider, doesn't it? Is that what we're supposed to be going for? Now we're going to take the eyeliner and we're going to over the inner corner a second, like so, and now we're going to do a line to make the inner corner pointy, like so. Could do it to the other eye and then I'll be right back. Gonna take some more eyeliner. So much eyeliner used in this look, obviously. We're gonna go from about here, where I put the dot. We're gonna line the lash line a little bit, and then gonna do that like a line inwards. Then we've done that. That's all it is. Now I've got to go do that to the other eye. I will be right back. We could take the same brush that we used in the crease earlier. I'm going to grab the dark brown again. Just going to squeeze the end. And we're going to run this on the lash line just to where we started drawing the line there. Now we're going to take the brush that we used for our highlighter and we're going to go back into that colour that we used on the lid. I'm going to pop that in the inner corner and like draw it. Do you see what I'm doing, like up here? Like around that line that we did and then in here. Okay, we're going to stick some falsies on. And I don't know what brand it is, but they're very fluffy lashes. I use them in every video and I still don't know the name of them. But I got them on Amazon and they're just fluffy lashes. They weren't expensive either, so that's a plus. And the lash glue I'm using is the Real False Lashes Invisible Lash Glue from Benefit. Okay, whilst we're waiting for the glue to go tacky before sticking them on, I'm gonna go back with some more eyeliner and we're gonna draw a line like that and then another one next to it. That wasn't very central, but whatever. We're actually going to thicken them up a bit. I was leaning my hand on my mouth, so that's why that came out a bit weird. I haven't done this well at all, but whatever. We've just joined it together with a little thing. Don't know what it is. No idea why this is on the forehead, but I mean, she did it and she looks cool. So now we're going to do some dots. Not the best thing I've ever done, but whatever. I am going to take some gems. I'm going to take little ones because I don't really know how this is going to go. But she's got some on her eyes. I'm not going to put them in the exact same places because I think she's got much smaller gems than I do. I'll put somewhere kind of where she's done them. Like so on the end of the spikes. On the end of that line. Okay, for lips I'm going to use this Obsession lip liner from Obsession. Did I say Obsession? Okay. In the shade Hookup. I'm going to overline my lips. Okay, now I'm going to take this Laura Mercier lip crayon thing in the shade Vibe. I'm going to use this to colour in the lips. I love these little lip crayon things. I also have the red one and it's so good. I'm going to use some of this, I think it's Barry M, the lip plumper. Put it all over the lips. Okay, now more eyeliner. I know, I thought I was done too, but then I just realised I didn't do this bit and it could completely ruin the look. I'm going to try it anyways, just to see if I like it or not, but we'll just take a visionary of this because I'm quite proud of this, minus that. Quite proud of this, so I mean, if it all goes downhill here, just remember how far we came. She's gone here. Okay, I hate it. I hate it so much. I should have quit while I was ahead. I really should have. And the fact I can't even get them even. Oh well, oh well. We've learned a lesson here. We've learned a very valuable lesson here. Trust your gut. And my gut was telling me you're not gonna like this. Why does it look like this is legs and this is arms? And my mouth is like it's some sort of cartoon. This is the finished look. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It would be absolutely fantastic if you did. Do not interrupt me. It would be absolutely fab if you gave me a little bit of a subscribe, a little bit of a like. And if you did somehow enjoy this, I hope I will see you. That was my wrist. I hope I will see you in the next video.